Our next guest is J. Harry Blacke. He's a musician. And what are your instruments?
I play the guitar, which is my primary. I also play the mandolin and the keyboards.
And what type of music do you do?
I write folk, rock.
Folk?
Yeah, folk, rock, and acoustic style. I've
What
also done swing.
Oh, you done?
Yeah.
Very good. All right, and this is the little
That's my latest CD.
latest. How many CDs have you made so far?
I've got 4 CDs out.
4 out.
Yeah.
You know, how's sales?
Pretty good. I mean, they do well down here, much better down in the south.
Are they in stores? You do mail
No,
order?
we do them over the internet.
So it's mail order?
Yeah, because it's my record company. I started the record company, and we do.
So
all
you
the
have 100% profit, basically.
Well, it's
that's the theory.
Yeah, theory behind it. After manufacturing costs and stuff, yeah. We don't pay the big boys.
So how many copies you make at one shot then when you do this?
Well, if we get 20 orders, we put out 20.
Oh, I thought you meant to order me like a 500 or something and have them on the shelf, and you say, honey, I think we better do some advertising.
Well, if somebody wanted 500, we'd print, out
You
500.
do the 500.
Yeah.
All right, and your audience is down here. Huh?
Yeah.
They understand the lyrics.
Do I understand the lyrics?
Do they understand the lyrics? Because they can hear them.
Yeah, I write songs basically about life experiences, things that I've pretty much gone through or observed through my lifetime. And so,
You May Cry. Is that your work?
yes.
What are you going to cry for? Huh?
Well, it wasn't me crying.
Who was crying?
The ex.
Oh, okay. Silence in the Shadows.
Silence in the Shadows. Just I don't know. It's just an observation of life.
All right, go there. Maybe that's just me.
Maybe that's just me. That was my observation of relationships in life and hanging in there through the tough times and the good times and when it's
So
raining.
you know your screw-ups versus the good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. These soldiers, my sons.
That song, I wrote that in tribute to my boys when they went over to Iraq. It tells a story of them growing up as little children playing in the yard, making bombs out of water and mud and that type of thing.
Now they got the real McCoy.
Growing up and doing the real
How old
thing.
are your sons? Where are they?
Joshua is 26. He did 18 months over in Iraq. He's back, just got married a couple months ago.
Okay.
And Jacob is on a second tour over there. He's 24. I'd like to see him finish that tour and come on home.
Get the heck out of there.
Yeah, and then Timothy's 19, going to be 20, and he's going over there around the end of October, early November for his first tour.
How many tours are you required to do?
Well, you're required to do one. Jacob volunteered for the second one, which I was surprised because some of the stories I heard, the things they saw when they were over there the
It's
first
rough.
tour.
It's a rough scene. Yeah. So why did he volunteer? What did he say? He just wanted to do it again.
He didn't. He just didn't want to leave the guys that he was with. Jake.
Yeah. Once you build that
he
comradeship.
built that camaraderie and everything, and he's pretty devoted to the guys and everything. And he didn't have a whole lot going for him out here, trying to get back into the swing of civilian life and everything when he came back. So he re-upped to do another. He went regular Army and volunteered to do another tour over there.
You better be careful he doesn't sign a contract for 20 years.
It wouldn't be a bad thing for him. I mean, it's not a bad career.
Well, they're disciplined. They learn.
Yeah.
But they came in through they got inducted through the reserve systems.
Yeah.
So you got education for your sons then.
Yeah, they got their education money through the signing up to the reserves, and they called them up, so they became regular Army.
Right.
So after that tour, now they're war veterans and everything.
Yeah.
So
they got all the
regular
benefits.
Army.
So now you should make a video of that.
Yeah.
Get their baby pictures and all that.
Yeah, absolutely.
What ranks do they reach?
Jacob is, I want to say, maybe an E3.
E3. Okay, so he's
around
working
there.
on it. They all start up at the bottom. Okay, next tune. I'm on my way.
That.
Where are you going?
That song there that's kind of
He's
funny.
turning red here, folks. He's turning red. Okay, what's that
Some
about?
of my kids probably don't like this. That's the song about children have a tendency, parents sacrifice their lives for their kids.
Right.
And every time the children turn around, they need something, mom and dad are there.
Yeah, right.
They always seem to call when they want money.
Uh-huh.
And then when you don't have the money anymore, you don't hear from them anymore.
See, yeah, right.
That's basically what that song is about.
Okay, Broken Promises.
Broken Promises, that's basically a typical heartbreak song, just bad relationships.
How many promises have you broken? That's the key word, ain't it? Okay, we'll skip on to the next. Okay, Candle in the Wind.
Candle in the Wind, that's That's a pretty little tune. That's one of my favorites. That's basically a song about even in the midst of hardship or heartache, you know, the sun's going to shine again, and life is, you know, you're going to be happy again. You'll get even through the tears. There's a reason to smile.
All right.
Is what that was basically about.
Life can be beautiful.
That song there is a song by my fiance's mother. She was an old jazz singer in New York, Mimi Bax, and we kind of resurrected that because I thought it was a fitting way to close the CD. You know, because it's just generations of time from one end to the other.
How good did she do? I know your fiance is here, but how good did she do on that record?
Oh, very good.
Very good?
She had a beautiful voice.
She did?
Yeah.
How many years did she work in New York? Do you know?
I couldn't tell you.
Just a run of the clubs in those days.
She had a few runs, so she did good. We had a hard time finding those recordings. We're still trying to get our hands on the actual vinyl records.
She went to a recording company and made these discs, and now you're still trying to track them down.
Yeah, because they were in the family somewhere. We had a cassette recording that someone in the family had actually put it up to the Victrola or whatever, and
the Victrola
and recorded it. That's a song. That's a word you didn't think I knew, huh?
All right, so
you remember those, don't you?
Yes, right. Yeah, you cranked them too. Okay, life can be beautiful. All right, we got it. So just a matter of time is the thing. Okay, you got a good life. You're a happy man, right?
I'm happy now.
You're happy now. Wait a minute, that didn't work out. But anyways,
all my exes live up north.
Well, they'll freeze in there, you know. J. Harry Blacke. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very enjoyable. And we'll be back.